So what is it that we're continuing? You know, beyond the obvious, like there it is, the name. Okay, you guys gonna play 1979? What are we continuing? We're continuing a particular approach to music that is singular and is almost without peer in rock and roll history. And I'm a student of rock and roll history. There have been very few bands that are like the Smashing Pumpkins, to both, you know, be lowbrow, highbrow, have success, be indie, not indie, be contentious, go against the grain, evolve. It's fairly rare, and only, I would say this in complete humility, the only people who've done it better are bands that are way bigger than we are. Because, you know, they're called Led Zeppelin or something, you know what I mean? Because they were masters at that reinvention, and they continue to inspire us today. So what is the point of continuing? Well, I would say this to you. I think bands of our generation, the 60s, 70s, 80s, if they knew what the world was going to be like today, I think they would have approached their music slightly differently, and they would have thought differently about their relationships, and they would have thought differently about continuing, because the opportunity to use this big mainframe called the internet that Al Gore invented in his basement, there's a beautiful temptation there, and the temptation has to do with how do you get somebody to pop on your YouTube channel or press play? And that's where I started thinking, who gives a fuck what it's called? If that's what you need to listen, great, I don't give a shit, because we're going to keep tumbling and rolling. And if somebody wants to say, whatever, I'm sorry, there's a big difference between Oceania music and Gish music. There's a big difference between Oceania music and Siamese Dream music. This is an evolving thing. And I don't have a problem going seeing the circus and they go, it's our 107th year, and here's, you know, so they bring out the elephants, but then they do the new thing. That's the way I look at it. So we trot out the elephants and we trot out the new thing. Now, if we do it successfully, well, then everybody can fuck off. And if we don't, well, then grind us down.